Hi friends, Andy Vegan. I make a fruit salad with nuts, and that is my favorite breakfast. I'd say one of my favorite breakfasts. There are so many, but fruits and nuts together, or nuts and seeds, it doesn't matter. They provide all the macronutrients. All the food we eat is made up of 3 macronutrients, the big nutrients: carbohydrates, fat, and protein. These are the 3. Everything we eat has these. That's all we eat. And then the micronutrients are vitamins and minerals and so on. Colors, flavors, fragrances, textures, that's all micronutrients. But the macronutrients, you have the big picture. To have the big picture, what do we eat? When the UN says a person needs 2,000 calories in a day to survive in the average, then we are talking about these big things. What do people eat? And in this, carbohydrates, on all humanity, everywhere, forever, most of the people usually eat most carbohydrates. That's the bulk of what we eat. Protein and fat are small. And if you eat too much fat and protein, that's not good. So much carbohydrates and small amount of fat and protein, that's the bigger general idea. And that's what we have in fruit and nuts. You have a big part of fruit and some nuts or seeds, and you have everything. So I combine some nice fruit in these recent fruit salads. I have one fruit in the center. That is, today it's a mango. I have a beautiful mango. That's how I start my recipe, how to create a recipe. I have a mango. Okay, what to do with a mango? The mango is a wonderful fruit, and it could be eaten by itself. You could eat a mango and be full. It's a perfect fruit. It has a lot of fiber. The streaks in the mango, that is a fiber, and it's hard to digest. And most of it is just to cleanse the intestines, to moderate the nutrient intake, to make it not too fast. And so it's the intestines work on fiber mostly. And that is healthy. 70% of our immune system is in the intestines, and fiber keeps it working. So fiber is so important. It makes us feel full, fiber is vital for us. So a good diet has lots of fiber. So that's in mango. And so what do I do with the mango? It's so delicious, it could be eaten by itself. The Indians say it's for the skin, beautiful skin. They eat mango all the time. But we don't have so many mangoes here in the West. But yes, sometimes we have beautiful mangoes, and I peel it here in this case, put it into small pieces, and I combine it with an apple today and with grapes. Apples and grapes. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a moment. That just to show you my main ingredients today, grapes and apples. I think that is for many reasons good with a mango. I can't put too many fruits into a mango salad because mangoes are so unique. They need a little bit more to be the main person, so to say, on a stage. If you put too many other salads around a mango, the mango doesn't like that, as far as I understand. The mango needs to be a little in focus. I have most mangoes, a little bit apple, a little bit grape. That would be nice. But more to that later. Now, before I come to the more detailed description of the mangoes, apples, and grapes and how they relate, I go to my dressing. That's also interesting. I have a dressing that is a cream, a cashew cream, but a lemony one, a lemony cashew cream that has a banana or 2 bananas and a handful of cashews. That's a very nice, also here symbolizes the idea of the breakfast, fruit and nuts. A little bit more nuts here than fruit, 2 bananas and a small handful of cashews. Still a large amount of nuts here. But in the overall of the breakfast, the fruit is predominant. But in the dressing, I have a little bit more nuts than usual because it's a cashew cream. And I have a whole lemon here. That's why I call it a lemony cashew cream. With the same amount of nuts and bananas, I would use a half a lemon usually to make it nice for a lemon cashew cream. But a lemony cashew cream has more lemon because I want to tickle a little bit the flavor out of the mangoes and the other ingredients of the fruit salad. The lemon can do that. If you have a little bit more lemon, more sour, that happens. The other flavors get underlined, highlighted. That's why lemony cashew cream. And to make that even a little bit stronger, the effect, I have a little polarization here. I put some dates here, 4 dates, together with the lemon, balancing the sweet sourness, and I give more of the lemony flavor. This is the zest of the lemon. The zest of the lemon has the lemony flavor. The lemon juice and the lemon flesh is the sour flavor of the lemon, and the zest is the lemony flavor. to make it easy. So if you want to cook something, you want to get lemony, you put lemon zest into it. The lemon juice is the sour, and the lemon zest is the lemony flavor, the characteristic. Also, the most health effects from the lemon comes from the zest. That's where the power is. But you can't take too much because then it gets too bitter, too overwhelming. There's the etheric oils in the zest that are very strong. You need a little bit of it only. And the zest is perfect for that. I tried this dressing before and it works. It tastes amazing. You can make this dressing for a nice fruit salad. It's a delight. Yeah. I put a little bit of water in there, just to begin with half a cup, blend it up with a blender dance. Just to break the cashews up and the dates, they're dry, so they need to be broken up. Then now they can sit a moment and soak. That goes fast now, once broken up. And then blend a second time to give it the final touch. But first I have a chance now to taste it. Awesomeness. Maybe I need a little bit more water. I'll see that in a moment. And then sit for a moment. Meanwhile, I show you now a closer look at my main ingredients. So the mango I already showed you. Put that into my fruit salad bowl. One mango in small pieces. I have a veggie peeler. Take off the mango peel because it's too bitter sometimes. I use the mango peel because it's very healthy. In a juice maybe or in a smoothie I can use the peel sometimes. But it can be so bitter and tart. Sometimes I don't want it. Depends on the mango. So some mangoes have a nice peel that you can eat. Some mangoes are too bitter, you don't want to eat that. But yeah, that depends, yeah. This mango, I peeled it off. Now, the mango has a lot of fiber and it is soft. But it can also be a little bit fibery, so yeah. So the other ingredients here, the grape and the apple, are the crunchy part and the watery part. So they're the other side. This is at the hard side for the mango, the crunchy part. And this is on the other side, the runny, watery part. Yeah, less fiber here in the grapes, more sugar. And this has also a lot of sugar in the apple, but not too much. But it is a crunchy. So these are two different textures here. This recipe, I would say, is about textures. If I have one aspect guiding me to combine my fruits here and the nuts, I would say this time it is about fiber, texture. And texture is mostly combined with fiber. Yeah? Fiber creates texture. Fiber is what keeps a plant standing up. It gives the shape to the plant. That's what fiber does. That's what it is made for. And for us, has different function. Of course, I talk about intestine and so on and so on. So very important for the digestion. So, but for the plant, it's standing up. And texture. Texture is what makes fiber so interesting for us in the kitchen for cooking. And texture is what guides me here by choosing my ingredients. I tried this same salad several times already, and I had to say I cannot use all kinds of textures here. For example, a pear. I took the pear out. That was too similar to the mango. There was a pear in there before. I can't use it because then you have a predominance of this soft fiber, and that really wouldn't make a sense for a salad. You could still eat it, but it wouldn't be so great. So I took out the pear. So the apple is the right one here, the right choice for the mango, to the fiber, to combine with the fiber, for the mango, the apple. And the grape also, very nice with mango and apple. But you know, to make a mango fruit salad, as I said, can be a little bit challenging because of the character of the mango. It's very unique and requires a little bit of special treatment. It's a VIP, I would say. But that is a little bit of a silly story. But just to give you my ideas a little bit, you can't criticize me on that. That's how I do it. So that was this, and then there is a topping. Atop on that, there's 3 ingredients, is a unit here. I always work with units of 3. That makes it complex and magical. The 3 is more complex than 2. The 2 is easy to analyze. You understand the flavor, you analyze it. Yeah, okay, it's nice, but I understand. But this with 3, you have so many possible variations of the 3. What is more, what is less, and so you can't really analyze that fast. So with 3, the magic begins. So that's why my smallest unit in the kitchen in a recipe is a 3. So there's 1 unit, and then I have the second unit is the whole recipe. That is this first unit, then the topping, that's hazelnuts in this case, and the third part of that second unit is the dressing. Another 3. Yeah. Just give you a short outline. And here now, why do I take hazelnuts now? Hazelnuts, yeah, a small handful, is crunchy, yeah, and it's very nice with an apple and a grape. Yeah, I could make an fruit salad with apples, grapes, and hazelnuts. I know that because the hazelnut is really crunchy and is the opposite side of the grape. The grape is watery, and the hazelnut is dry. Yeah, pretty dry. Yeah, not totally, but pretty dry. And in between the hazelnut and the grape is the apple. So we have 3 different textures that divide the field, the whole field of from dry to watery with the apple in the middle. So that's a nice combination for textures. So that's why I would say the hazelnut might be a good idea to add to this fruit salad because it adds so nicely to the apple and to the grape. I put the hazelnuts on a cutting board. That's what I usually do with apples and hazelnuts in the fruit salad. I want to break them up a little bit. Just with the chef's knives and the cutting board, you just barely need to touch the hazelnuts like this. And they jump open into 2 halves. And it's a nice idea to do that because then the hazelnuts or other nuts, they would easier be to enjoy with the other fruit. I mean, in the fruit salad, not often I would put a whole fruit into a fruit salad. I usually cut it in half or in smaller pieces because then it's nicer to combine with the others. It mingles easier with the others. A whole fruit would be rather on its own, seemingly, before you really can enjoy it together with the others. There are exceptions, raspberries for example, but they have so many small pieces, the raspberries, so you can't even say they're on their own. they are already their own little family. So, but hazelnuts are pretty much on their own if you don't crack them open. They are nasty little guys, but when you crack them open, they easily combine. So put them into the fruit salad. Here. This I would say is a nice combination. Let's see what it is like when I put the dressing on top. So the third part of the second unit, yeah, is the dressing. I have to check. Maybe I need a little more water. That's possible. Because the water helps me to unfold the flavors of the ingredients. When there's too little water, it can be that the flavors are a little bit, as if they pushed together, pressed together, can really unfold. You don't taste it fully. Sometimes a drop water, it opens up. Let's see. Texture is nice. So far, so good. Yeah, very nice, but as I said, a little bit more water, not too much, to get the full range of flavors here. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be much. So one more check. Yeah, looks better. Now we are talking. Yeah, it makes a difference. Now I show you. You know what? I put just a tiny drop more, just a droplet. Yeah. Takes a little time sometimes to process. Now that should do it. It's a small thing, and you have to be a little bit sensitive. Yeah, the chef has to do that. The people who eat it, they don't think about, oh, how much water is in there. Usually, they enjoy, and that's what they should do. But as a chef, you have to find out these things. Small things sometimes. Yeah, now the flavor is there. The whole flavor unfolds. Yeah. Here, have a look. This nice and creamy dressing, isn't that beautiful? It's my lemony cashew cream, and really, it's since recent days I have been making this in steps. Yeah, from beginning with my cashew cream, where I put just half a lemon, and not much more, just a banana, half a lemon, and a handful of cashews. Half lemon. That is nice by itself, or only cashews and water, also cashew cream. And then you can do all kinds of seasonings or whatever, no? Cashew cream is such a great starter for dressing. But this one, the lemony cashew cream, with the zest and the dates and a little bit more lemon, it's my latest one, and I have to say, even the mango can have also a special flavor that is a little bit, it can be a little bit strange if you put it in with other ingredients. But the strange lemon mango flavor, you know, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but sometimes I have this, oh, this mango tastes a little bit strange. It has a mango flavor, but it's a little bit strange. And you put the lemony flavor on it, it's okay. It's okay. Mango can be a little bit a problem. But it's divine anyway, when mango is divine. But there are also, if you have a chef and you combine it with others ingredients, yeah, all these ingredients, they have their special qualities. And the more and more I combine I make these recipes every day, the more I get an understanding of the ingredients and how they play together. And that's basically what cooking is to me, yeah? Combining ingredients and exploring how they play together. It's fascinating. Such a variety. There's so many hidden qualities in these fruit and vegetables and nuts and seeds. It's really amazing. Here, that's my breakfast today. Isn't that nice? And I hope the walnuts were a good choice. Let's see. I'm very curious how that works. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. I mean, you can give me your inspiration, how you feel about it. Yeah. Questions, suggestions, anything. I'd be interested. And like my video if you like it, and subscribe and be vegan on YouTube. Then you have another recipe every single day. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.